Alright, I'm getting ready to do some spring maintenance and lube up some of my machinery. And I went out today and got this pneumatic grease gun from Harbor Freight. $17 and something cents. Seemed like a pretty good deal. Same price you might pay for a manual one. And having a pneumatic one would be nice because I would be able to, at least in theory, hold the grease fitting on the zerk fitting and pull the trigger. Sometimes you have to hold that on there with one hand, and then you need two more hands to hold the thing and pump the grease. So maybe this will work out nice for me. We'll see. So I'm going to assemble this thing and load a cartridge of grease in there. Bleed the air out of it and get it ready to go. Now, in theory, the way you load these things is you pull this out all the way, and then this locks just like a caulk gun, and you unscrew this from the head. And on the top here we have a bleeder valve that you can hold down and let the air out. And this one-way valve lets air go in. This has a plunger on the end, held on by this nut, held onto this rod. And then that plunger goes inside this tube. And that metal ring of that tube hangs up around the end of that. I'm going to take this plunger off and lube all this before I start using it. All right. Yep. Didn't expect this handle to come off, but that's fine. So, goes in there like that. The metal ring of this is on the edge of that tube there. And supposedly pull this off. Now, I think what I'm going to do is fill this cavity with grease so I have less air to try to bleed out. I'm going to pack it down in that little opening there. Now, in theory, I should be able to let air out of it with this. Nothing came out of there. Everything's harder with that sore finger. Oh, I just squirted grease all across the garage there. Great. Doesn't seem to be leaking anywhere. Good to go.